What is up, guys? It's Gus, and tonight we're going to be opening up our last box of Into the Inklands. So, as you guys know, if you've been watching the videos already, we're missing 10 cards from the set. We're missing Dalmatian Puppies. We're missing 2 of those because there's 5 variations. We're missing Genie, Supportive Friend, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Lyle Tiberius Rourke, Cunning Mercenary, Hydra, Deadly Serpent, Prince Eric, Expert Helmsman, Wendy Darling, Authority on Peter Pan, Lucky Dime, and Mickey Mouse Trumpeter. So, out of all those cards right there, 4 of those are legendaries, and the hit rate for legendaries are like 4 to 6 in a box, typically 4. So we're probably not going to get all these, because we're probably going to get some dupes that we already have. But we're going to jump right into this. Alright, so let's crack this puppy open, see what we got inside. Like I said in the last videos, this box I got on TCG. I got all 4 boxes from the same vendor. So, there is the possibility of getting an enchanted card. We haven't gotten one yet out of all the boxes that we've opened up, but hopefully we will get one. So, hopes and dreams, baby. Hopes and dreams. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got a Distract. Nottingham. Voyage. Flotsam. Bestow a Gift. Cleansing Rainwater. Dive Bomb. Genie. Wrong Genie. Captain Hook's Rapier. Minnie Mouse. Oh, she's pretty. Maui's Place of Exile. Into a foil Little John. Yeah, so like I was saying, the likeliness of getting, even the enchanted, pretty low. But the 4 legendaries that we actually need, that is pretty low. Milo Thatch. Strike a Good Match. The Queen. Kit Cloud Kicker. Olympus Would Be That Way. Dalmatian Puppy, and it's 4 Echo, so we already have that one. Flint Glom Gold. Flint Heart Glom Gold. Got it wrong that time. Little John. Hey Hey. Lucky. And look at that. First legendary is a Lucky Dime. Excellent. That's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. So now we're down to 9 cards. 9 cards needed. 1 legendary off the list. Maybe we'll be able to, I don't know. I know with the Arcasius Island, we were able to nail out the last few that we needed in that last box. I think we did 5 boxes. But, I mean, you never know. We could get lucky. That's exactly what it would be, luck. Airfoil. Magic Carpet. Maid Marian. Razul. Webby Vanderquack. Joshua Sweet. Raleigh, Ursula, Matamoti, The Lamp. Moving into another Maui's Place of Exile, into a Kit Cloud Kicker. Gonna have issues saying names tonight. That's what it seems like. I'm really happy with that Lucky Dime though. That makes my day getting one right off the bat. Not a dupe. Alright, Della Duck. I Will Find My Way. Magic Broom. King Louie. Robin Hood. Quick Patch. Ursula. Matamoti. Wendy Darling. Into a Mufasa. With an Ursula, Deceiver of All. We already have this one, but that's a good one to have. With a Magic Broom, Big Sweeper foil. Yeah, Ursula's a nice card. I think the artwork on that's pretty amazing. Singing into the conch shell. Not going to be able to talk tonight either. Alright, we're looking at Moana. Cubby. Diablo, Pluto. Kita. Heal what has been hurt. Oh my goodness. Kit Cloud Kicker. Mr. Smee. Slightly. On your feet now. With a Tinkerbell, very clever fairy for a super rare. And a Nottingham for our foil card. Alright, so we're still at 9. But we got a bunch of packs to go. I'm sure we'll get a few more super rares at the very least. At the very least, to add to the collection. Alright, Della Duck. I Will Find My Way. Magic Broom. King Louie. Robin Hood. Heal What Has Been Hurt. How Far I'll Go. Thaddeus E. Clang. I've Got a Dream. John Silver. Into a Scrooge McDuck super rare with a Stitch foil. Gonna keep those piled up in the corner. Yeah, so tell me what your favorite cards are from this set. I think mine... if I could get this open. I don't know. I really like the Alice card. I really like the Alice card. And I'm having issues here. I'm gonna open this the old way. There we go. Alright, we got Voyage. Flotsam. Magica Dispel. Distract. Eeyore. Patch. Prince John. Chernabog's Followers. Raleigh. A Bernard. Into a Hades. With a Rufus for our foil. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I haven't seen any new news since the Enchanteds for Reign Jafar. Sir Hiss. The Queen. Captain Amelia. Helga Sinclair. Nutsy. Mr. Snoop. Wendy Darling. Friar Tuck. The Sorcerer's Tower. Cursed Merfolk. That's a decent one. And we're moving into a Stratos. I really love the artwork on these as well. With a The Lamp rare for our foil card. And in the last video, I showed you guys the new binders and stuff. So foil cards now have a home, not just sitting in a box. So that's beautiful. I'm not going to flip through all that because that's, you know, a bunch of extra. We don't even have nearly close to, like, all of them. But, alright. Kakamora. I Will Find My Way. Magic Broom. Louie. Gizmo Suit. Boss's Orders. Cloud Kicker. Mr. Smee. Slightly. And I am pulling too many at once. We got a Pluto into a Shenzi. So this will be our like second or third Shenzi at this point. Map of Treasure Planet. It's a rare, and we will take it. So I mentioned the new Enchanteds that are coming out with the Reign of Jafar. How many of you guys are excited for that set to come out? Super stoked. Like I said, the Enchanteds, they look pretty bomb. They look pretty cool. They're introducing Bambi. I mean, that's pretty iconic. And I heard that Pixar might get introduced in the future, and I'm real excited about that as well. We got Kit Cloud Kicker, Kita, Della Duck, DeVille Manor, Pua, Orville, Trigger, Scrooge's Top Hat, Lithos, with a super rare Alice, one of my favorite, I do say, I think this is my favorite card. Followed up by another super rare, another Tinkerbell. Not the ones we need, but we will take them. And a Chief Tui. Not the ones we need, but we'll take them. But yeah, that Alice card is honestly, like, probably my favorite. Wish I could get the Mad Hatter from Arcasius Island. I want the Enchanted. We'll work on that. We'll work on that in the future, though. Don Carnage. Diablo. Pluto. Baboom. Jim Hawkins. Kita. Pluto. Has set my heart. Hydros, and I did reveal that we got a legendary under there. Minnie Mouse into another Robin Hood. That is a banger. I believe that's like $15 to $17 right now. So that'll be our second Robin Hood. Too bad it's not one of the legendaries that we need, but we will take it for sure. With a Rufus full card. Alright, we're looking at a Milo Thatch. Magic Broom. Repair. Mickey Mouse. Billy Bones. Cleansing Rainwater. Dive Bomb. The Queen. The Bayou. Simba with a Magica Dispel. And a Nottingham full card. Just going to keep pushing through these. Get them all knocked out. Hopefully we get to add... I'm wanting at least 5. Hopefully we'll get at least 5 cards to add to the binder. That'll make me happy. Alright, we're looking at a Skippy. Pua. Vault Door. Helga Sinclair. Nutsy. I keep pulling more than one. Orville. Scroop. Mutawini. Nala. Audrey Ramirez. And another Shenzi. We get a lot of Shenzis. And a Pluto. And for any of you wondering, that is my dog in the background whimpering for some reason. And he's just laying here. I don't know what his thing is tonight. Usually he chills. Maybe he doesn't like hearing my voice. Alright, we're looking at a Nutsy. Airfoil. Firebird. Captain Amelia. Chief Tui. Orville. Scrooge McDuck. Rise of the Titans. Dive Bomb. With a Mufasa. And a Madame Medusa to follow it up. And I started putting these guys down with the legendaries. I don't know why. Alright, and an RLS Legacy. Full card to follow that one up. Alrighty then. We got a Webby Vanderquack. Milo Thatch. Magic Broom. Repair. Mickey Mouse. Miss Bianca. Robin's Bow. Mama Odie. Tiana's Palace. Moving into an On Your Feet. And another Cursed Merfolk. Not bad. With a Stitch for our foil. So that's our second foil Stitch of this box. Seems to be a popular card. Alright, we're looking at a Rufus. Mickey Mouse. Billy Bones. Zazu. Lena Saberwing. Heal What Has Been Hurt. Scroop. Kit Cloudkicker. Mr. Smee. Helga Sinclair into another Helga Sinclair. With Akita for our foil. Alright, I believe we're down to 8 left. Come on, baby. I mean, one more legendary and a few super rares, and we'll be happy. Alright, we're looking at a Stitch. Don Carnage. Forbidden Mountain. Rufus. Baboom. Cleansing Rainwater. Genie. Wrong one. Captain Hook's Rapier. Trigger. The Bare Necessities. Into another super rare. Sheriff of Nottingham. With a Bell's House for our foil. That's another one that we've gotten a few of between our shorts and in the last 3 boxes that we've opened. I feel like a lot of these super rares are more common than the other super rares. We got Kakamora, Sir Hiss, Iago, Maid Marian, Gizmo Suit, Patch, Prince John, Magica Dispel, Wildcat's Wrench, with a Mama Odie into a The Lamp, with a super rare Shenzi foil card. We will take it and put you down here. So last box, we did get some foil super rares. And the last box was a pretty good box all around. Got a bunch of good stuff in that. So far, this box isn't bad either. I mean, getting a Robin Hood, Ursula, that's pretty good. Alright, Milo Thatch. Strike a Good Match. The Queen. Kit Cloudkicker. Olympus Would Be That Way. Mr. Snoops. Has Set My Heart. Hydros. Raleigh. Baloo. Heart of Tafiti into a Distract for our foil card. Alright, we're down to our last 5 packs. Hopefully we have some fun with it. Come on. I mean, I'm having fun either way, but you know what I mean. Hopefully we get some of what we need. You got a Zazu. Lena Saberwing. McDuck's Manor. Minnie Mouse. Agrabah. Miss Bianca. Tinkerbell. Kuzco's Palace. I'm pulling 2. Chernobog's Followers. Gustav the Giant into an RLS Legacy with a Raleigh foil card. Alright, Raleigh. Alright, down to our last 4. The last 3 in the box are all Jafar packs. Maybe that says something to come. Reign of Jafar coming out. Alright, I will find my way. Magic Broom. King Louie. Cubby. We got a Firebird. Boss's Orders. I've Got a Dream. This is probably one of my favorite cards as well out of this set. Flint Heart Glomgold. Little John. Oh, and we got super rares coming up. We got a Simba. Don't need that. With a legendary behind it. Jim Hawkins. We don't need that either. And we got a rare Friend Like Me foil. So we have 4 legendaries sitting here right now. We got 3 packs left. I don't know if we're going to get another one. We brought our number down to 3. Brought our number down to 3. We didn't get any super rares that we need. That's crazy. Alright, we're looking at an Agrabah, Zazu, Lena Saberwing, Grammatala, Nottingham, Miss Bianca, and Ursula with a Hydros. Moving into the Queen of Hearts, a Starlight Vial, and we have a Pride Lands. And a Jafar. Look at that. Just wait till Reign of Jafar comes out. We'll start comparing all of the old Jafar cards to the new. We'll see what y'all think. Alright, last 2 packs. Alright, we're looking at a Peter Pan, DeVille Manor, Bestow a Gift, McDuck Manor, Razul, Orville, Scrooge's Top Hat, Lythos, Maui, moving into a Morph with a super rare Piglet. And then we have a common Jetsam for our foil card. Alright, last pack magic maybe. We'll get one thing that we need. Right now we still need 9 more cards. Alright, we're looking at a Repair, Chief Tui, Moana, Strike a Good Match, Magica Dispel, Neverland, Hey Hey, Scrooge McDuck, Rise of the Titans, a Morph into a super rare Ariel. We got a bunch of those with a Bestow a Gift. Alright. So honestly, the box wasn't that bad. You know, getting one card that we need for Legendary is not bad. And then we also got the Ursula and the Robin Hood. We got ourselves a super rare Shenzi in a foil form. And we got 13 different super rares. That's not bad at all. Now, granted, we did not get what we wanted in any way, shape, or fashion as far as, like, knocking off this list. But we'll take one. We'll take one. That's one less that we need to find later. So let me get this lucky dime into the binder, and we'll be right back. And we are back, guys. So I put the lucky dime in the binder. That's the only card we got this box. We're still needing 9 cards. So I don't have any more booster boxes for this. I got 2 Into the Inklands Trove boxes we'll be opening up here soon. So, I mean, we'll open up some Trove boxes next for this set. But yeah, 9 cards. We're missing 3 legendaries, 4 super rares, and 2 of the Dalmatian puppy variations. We're doing pretty good on this set. So I think it took us 5 boxes on the Arcasius Island set. Took me a full case on the Azurite Sea, which we didn't film, but that's how many it took. It took me hella boxes on the Shimmering Skies. That one took forever, maybe like 6 or 7 boxes. That was a crazy one to try to get. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what your favorite card is. And we'll see you in the next one.